Hi, I'm Nancy Chanteau, and this is video number 6 in the Thought Cleanse series, 2015. Today I wanted to talk about making a plan and how when you've gotten your thoughts down from all of this extra background noise to being a few thoughts that are linking and looping on a particular theme. It's time to make a plan. It's time to figure out what you're going to do from your wise adult perspective, your embodied wise adult consciousness, in your life situation, whatever that is. Make a plan for how you're going to handle it, and then you'll be able to stop the situational life thinking that's happening that is based on this unresolved circumstance. And usually there's only a handful of these that we have to make plans for. There's most of the thoughts that are that seem like they might be situational, often they'll just stop and they won't come back once you practice stopping them. But there are going to be a set of circumstances that you don't know exactly how you're going to handle. You don't have an idea of what you're going to do about the circumstance. So what I like to do is start with a mind map. And a mind map is something that we put circles on the paper instead of making a list. Because the circles are non-hierarchical, they're coming right off of the main circle. There's a way that you can prioritize them after you've drawn them on the page, whereas in a list there's an automatic priority based on just order of thinking, which often isn't accurate. So I like the idea of a mind map. It's also non-linear, and it can be really, it seems like in a more organic form for making a plan. It works really well for me. So what you do is you take your topic, whatever it is, and put it in the center, put it in a circle in the center of a piece of paper. So for example, if you're trying to make a decision about going to college, you might put college in the center of the circle, make a circle around that, and then draw a line off of it and make a circle, write a topic, something about what is about college. So it might be nearby or far away. So location would be the next topic. And you might keep going around the circle, adding more circles off of like a bicycle spoke, wheel off of the main circle, or you might stay with the idea of local, far away, and put a list of possibilities. So you might say, well, local, I'm considering these 3 colleges, and far away, I'm considering these 3 colleges, and just write down what the actual considerations are. Probably from there, I would keep going. I might talk about financial aid. I might talk about the relationships that I have that I would need to, the long distance, which relationships do I want to kind of put on pause? Which ones do I want to maintain in terms of long distance relationships? What kinds of other considerations do I need to make if I go away versus stay? I might need to consider moving expenses, so I might go back over to the far away location and write moving expenses next to that part of the mind map. There might be some research I want to do about the degree I want to pursue or the types of programs I'm interested in. So I might put a research bubble and then describe the kinds of research I feel like I need to do. I don't know if there's anything else I would be thinking about in terms of picking a college. Maybe the application process. I have to fill out the application, write the essay, so there would be this whole application process bubble with the tasks. Every time there was a task, like research this particular topic, I would put a square next to that. If there was something that I was ambivalent about, I might actually say do some journal writing or something like that to try and figure out the ambivalency, and or go get some support, have a conversation with a friend, or go see a coach, something like that. Put a bubble next to that, put a box next to that. So every time I can get the topic down to a task, I would put a little square next to it that I could check off. And then once I'd written everything down, as the thinking of everything that there is to think about in terms of this decision, I would go back around and take the tasks on each of the different branches of the bubbles of the mind map and put them into a prioritized list. So first I might number the different boxes on the mind map. and then I'll move that to a numbered list, and I might put times and due dates on the numbered list, and then I want to move that numbered list into either my calendar or write myself an email, something that will help me keep track of the tasks. And I might write separate emails to myself for each task, or put them on a task, a to-do list of an electronic to-do list, something like that. However I manage tasks, I would move the list of tasks into that. Now, this is the next thought cleanse piece. Once you've made this plan and figured out what you're going to do, even if you don't know, but you're going to go do some research or ask for some help, your job is to stop thinking about the plan unless you come up with something new. So now you're stopping your thoughts again. You're going back to psst, psst, psst. Every time the thought comes up about college. You've got your plan. You know what you're supposed to do. You know when you're supposed to do it. Unless a new thought comes up, you stop thinking about college. And if something new comes up, you put it on the piece of paper, work it into your plan, work it onto your list, figure out how you schedule it or calendar it or keep track of it, and then go back to stopping your thoughts again. So that's making a plan. I'll try and get a photo of a typical mind map on the Facebook group if you're in the group. I'll try and get that up by after Saturday. We'll try and do that in the class on Saturday. Okay, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I love questions. Hope this helps.